All right, what is up? We are back. Um, Sorry for not doing Perth last week. I recorded it and I just forgot to upload it, so that is my bad. I did not mean to do that. But here we are this weekend in Las Vegas for UFC 320, and when I say I'm excited, that's an understatement. All right, I'm pumped to watch this card. This main card is absolutely stacked. Even the prelims aren't even bad. We have some good fighters. Atiba Gautier, Jusang Yu. Um, this fight will be interesting to see how it happens. Patchy mix on the earlies. Like, honestly, this is a solid card. Like, solid 8.5 out of 10 in my opinion. Like, this main card is heavy, but the prelims still aren't even that bad. It'll be an entertaining card to watch for sure. Let's just hop right into it. Okay? Veronica Hardy versus Brogan Walker. Um, Hardy is really good, fast and sharp. She's a kickboxer, and she works with her brother Dan Hardy, and seems to be doing okay with him. Seems to struggle with physicality in the division, um, especially without grappling. If she didn't have grappling, she'd be in a tough spot. But she's honestly not even that bad. Brogan Walker might be the worst fighter on the women's roster. I can't lie. She sucks on the ground. She's got okay striking, and her fight IQ is horrible. Um, this fight will go to decision. I promise you that. But I also promise you that Veronica Hardy will be winning this fight. I promise you. Give me Veronica Hardy. Notice, like, not even a thought in my mind that doesn't tell me Veronica Hardy. She's younger. She's faster. She's better. Give me Hardy. Decision. Next fight. This is a freaking battle, man. If you ever thought about a battle right to start a card, this is it. Because really, I don't know who's gonna win this fight. Um, Brahimaj is a very high level grappler. Puts everything in takedowns. Has really good submissions. He's not a great striker, but still explosive, and he's got that good rear naked choke. Brahimaj has been an underdog in his past two fights, and he has submitted his past two fights in the first round. So, underdog odds here, I don't know. He could be a good pick. Vanderford, also very physical submission grappler, wrestles like a machine. He has no chin though. But good thing Brahimaj is not a great striker. And yeah, Vanderford striking, it's not too good. This will be a ground battle. It'll be who puts each other out first, or it'll go to decision. There's going to be a submission or decision, I promise you that. Um, I don't know. Brahimaj is not bad anymore. Like, do I take Brahimaj? I don't know. I think I'm going to stick with Vanderford, okay? I think Vanderford's going to do more on the ground. He's going to get the takedowns easier, I think, in my opinion. And I think Vanderford will find a submission threat. And if he doesn't, I think still Vanderford will win by decision. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's a close fight. Very low confidence, but I'll go Vanderford by submission. All right. Punal Soriano versus Nikolai Veretennikov. Okay. Um, yeah, Soriano's winning. There's not much to say. He's a very powerful boxer. Throws everything into every shot, and he hits like a hard truck. Like it's when you get hit, you feel it. Um, he has very high pace, good wrestling approach. He can get quite repetitive with his movements, but against a guy like Veretennikov, it's gonna work. Veretennikov's a very low fighter. Like he's terrible. He's a striker. He spams spinning stuff all the time. Lacks fight IQ. He'll overthrow. He's horrible. I don't know how he won his last fight. I remember I bet against him, and I was like, this could be a sneaky underdog. I was like, maybe he looked horrible, and he won that fight. I think that these odds are generous. Soriano's knocking him out in the second round. Next, Patchy Mix. on, Patchy. You're back. Patchy is back, baby. After that Mario Bautista distraught, like whatever that was, Patchy's back. And I think he's going to win this fight. Patchy is a very good grappler, and he's a good submission artist. Um, that whole fight against Mario was like mostly on the feet, and he was horrible. He was so flat-footed, and he could not throw anything. He looked like a nasty wild card and ground fighter before the UFC, but he did look awful in his debut. I can't lie. But now he's going to fight Yaka Wiklacz, who also happens to have elite ground submission game, but he's not even on the level of Patchy. Patchy's like a level above him. He's got weak stand up, so I don't think that'll be a problem for Patchy. I think Patchy's gonna really control this fight. I think this is one of my locks of the card. I don't know about fully lock, but it's pretty good lock. Like I like Patchy in this fight a lot. I think he's gonna do more on the ground. I think he'll find a way to submit Yakum. So I'm gonna go Patchy by submission in the second round. All right, Macy Chaisson versus Yana Santos. Okay, so Chaisson, she is a really good offensive striker. She also has good grappling, but she does struggle defensively. She has a big height advantage in this fight, got the reach advantage, so I think everything leads to Chaisson going forward and throwing those heavy shots. Um, Santos, she's older. Her record shows that she is awful. Okay, she is not that good. Chaisson should be able to put her lights out. In my opinion, at least. Santos is just not a high level fighter, to say the least. Um, yeah, I don't know. She grappling is okay with a lack of submission ability. Like I don't know. She doesn't have much danger in her game. Decent stand up, nothing crazy. Chaisson should win this fight, but who knows? Women's fights are so weird that these two favorites might not even win. Like it's just such a toss up. But I'm gonna go Chaisson to get it done. Will she put her lights out? I don't know, but I think she might. But I'll go decision. Next on the card, Daniel Santos versus Ju Sang Yu. And this is one of my favorite fights of the card, actually. Santos, he's good. He's got great Muay Thai, great BJJ. He comes to bang every single fight, mixes in takedowns, has decent wrestling, and he does a lot really, and he's looked good. Um, Ju Sang Yu, on the other hand, one fight in the UFC, one highlight reel knockout with that counter left, put his lights out. He's so crafty, so dynamic, such an amazing counter striker. He's so slick. He still has been untested, I can't lie. The guys he's been fighting are cans. The guy he just fought is one of the worst UFC fighters on the roster. I don't know if he's on the roster anymore, but he was one of the worst if he's not. Um, but I still think that Ju will be able to do this. I've got Ju Sang Yu by KO round one. Like Ju Sang Yu looks nasty. He looks nasty. He's got such good striking that I just don't think that Santos is gonna be able to beat him. If he gets him to the ground, I don't know how used ground game looks, but I don't know. Like you just look at these stats and you're like, how do you not take Ju Sang Yu? You know what I mean? He's so good. So I'll go Ju Sang Yu by round one knockout as a dog. That is one of my favorite picks of this card. Next, Chris Gutierrez versus Farad Basharat. Okay. Basharat has slick, clean striking, but does not have any power in his hands whatsoever. But that's okay. He's got good control wrestling. He's talented. He's looking for that decision win. But yeah, he just smothers you really. Gutierrez is a high volume kickboxer. Does well with spamming the low kick. Never takes risks. Never goes for the finish though. And I think that's going to be his problem. Um, he might rock Basharat, but he's not going to go for it. Like, you know what I mean? Um, he's a good kickboxer, but he doesn't have that dog in him. Um, I think that Basharat's going to be able to take him to the ground enough. He'll be able to do enough to win this fight, and I think he will go to a decision, and I think Basharat will win by decision. Next, we got Edmund Shahbazyan versus Andre Munoz. Okay, this is a weird fight. Shahbazyan is so hit or miss. He's really good explosive kickboxer, but got fed to the wolves too fast, and he struggles with his stamina, really. Um, he historically struggles with grapplers, but he has improved on that massively recently. Munoz, phenomenal BJJ, but he doesn't look great in the octagon, really. He's getting up there in age. He's kind of old. Doesn't really have it anymore. Shahbazyan still has some heavy hands. I will see Shahbazyan winning this fight. Could he lose somehow? Yes, he's kind of inconsistent, but I think Shahbazyan will get the knockout and he will win this fight. So I'm going Edmund Shahbazyan. Okay, what do I need to say about this fight? Really, guys, my thoughts on this fight? You want to hear my honest opinion? I got Tristan Vines by knockout. Tristan looks so much better than everyone says he is. Atiba Gautier is not that good. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding, guys. Atiba Gautier is knocking him out in the first 30 seconds. Take Atiba Gautier, knockout. Tristan Vines has got knocked out 3 times on the regional scene. He hasn't even met Atiba Gautier yet. Atiba Gautier is putting his lights out in the first round. That is so free. If you bet on that right now, you will win so much money. I tell you that. Atiba Gautier, round 1 knockout. Give it to me. All right, we're heading on to the main card. Joe Pyfe, the Pyfinator, versus Abus Magomedov. All right, so Pyfer, he's strong. He hits hard. He's pretty big. Athletic freak, but he's pretty basic. You know what I mean? But he succeeds because he's so dangerous. Abus, honestly, he's kind of nasty. He's got decent kickboxing. But he gasses out really, really quickly. And I think that's going to be his problem. If he gasses out too fast or barely throws, I think Pyfer's putting his lights out pretty quick. Um, I'm going to take Pyfer. I could see Abu somehow doing it in the first round, but if it gets past that first round, I don't have much confidence for him. So I'm going to go Pyfer by round 2 knockout. All right. Next fight on the card. We have Yusuf Zalal versus Josh Emmett. So Josh Emmett seems to spam the overhand, hoping to land. Makes sense because he hits so hard. And he takes a beating. But he has a good chin. We've seen him fight Taporia. We've seen him fight Lerone Murphy. He hasn't got put out. He's a brute, man. But he's not that skilled other than that overhand. Zalal, he's kind of like keeping the distance. He jabs and runs off. Jab, run off. He doesn't take the risks like lots of other fighters do. But he's got good BJJ, good grappling, gets submissions. I just think that Emmett is just getting too old, to be honest. I could see this being Emmett's last fight. Zalal's got the height advantage. He's got the reach. I think that Zalal is going to be able to take him down. I think he's going to be able to keep the distance, and I think he's going to win a decision. So I'm going Zalal by decision. All right. Featured bout. Now this fight of the night. All right, fight of the night. Fight of the night. Fight of the night. Yuri Prochazka, Khalil Rountree. This is a banger. I'll tell you that. This is a banger. Prochazka, very unorthodox. He's very dangerous. He's also known for blocking punches with his face. His head movement might screw him over sometimes. And he's got this new head movement thing where he just goes left to right, left to right. I don't know how it's going to work for him. He's weird, jittery kickboxer, and he's made for banger fights. It's hard to put Yuri out, man. Alex is the only one who Yuri has lost to in the UFC, I'm pretty sure. Yuri is, look at that record, 31-5-1. He's a dog, man. He's a dog. Rountree, he kind of just beats the living crap out of you, like you owe something to him. He's so explosive. He's got great Muay Thai. He's very durable. Always walks forward. Specializes in that low kick, going for that calf kick. He's a very technical fighter. And I don't know how that's going to be for him in this fight. I think to beat Yuri, you have to be the one that gets him going first. You got to be able to. I think whoever wins this fight is the one who hits hardest first, and they get the other fighters' respect. Because if Khalil if Yuri does not have Khalil's respect and Khalil doesn't hit him hard to start, I think Yuri's going to go forward and Khalil against that cage, it's going to be tough for him to get out of. And I think Yuri is super dangerous around that cage spot that when he's holding him there, Khalil's just going to be standing hoping to death that he doesn't get knocked out. But at the same time, Rountree is very, very technical. He's very good. So if Yuri does come forward, he could counter. He could get that leg kick going on Yuri. So I don't know. It's a really close fight in my opinion. Um, I don't know. Yuri looks good, man. They both look good against Jamal Hill. Jamal Hill is a kind of wash nowadays. Yuri knocked him out. Khalil couldn't in the fifth round, or it went all 5 rounds. He couldn't knock him out. Yuri knocked him out in 3. So what does that tell me? It tells me that Yuri's got more power in his shots sometimes. He finds the finish easier. Oh, it's so hard to predict. Okay, my brain tells me Yuri, guys, but my heart tells me Khalil, and I'm sticking with my heart. I'm gonna go Khalil and Rountree to get it done. Okay. I'm not confident in this pick. This is such a 50-50 fight. I could see Yuri winning this one. I could see Khalil winning this one. I'm going Khalil. Good underdog. Give me Khalil. Good fighter. All right, Merab, Corey Sandhagen. All right, so we know how Merab is. Shoots that takedown. Greatest cardio, stamina in UFC history. Spams takedowns, spams takedowns, spams takedowns. Lets you get up, shoots again. He's honestly getting good with his striking, to be honest, too. He looked good against O'Malley. Phenomenal wrestler. Sandhagen, he's very well rounded, good kickboxer, who has more of a grappling base as of his recent fights. He's amazing defensively, but sometimes he can be too defensive. And let's just be honest, I don't see Merab losing this fight. Corey might catch him, like, super luckily, but Merab beat Umar, and Umar beat Corey. That's how I think about it. I think Merab's got this one. Everyone's saying Merab's a decision guy. I don't think so this time. I don't think so. Merab found the submission against O'Malley, and I think he's gonna find a submission against Corey Sandhagen. I don't know. I just have a feeling this fight is not going the distance. I could see Merab getting that KO even, ground and pound, or a heavy shot that knocks Corey down and he goes for the submission. I don't know. I see Merab winning this fight at all odds. Like he's gonna keep that resume going. He looks good, man. He's one of the best bantamweights to do it. I'll go Merab. I don't know. KO submission, decision, all of the above. Like it's so hard to tell. He's just so well rounded everywhere. He's great. And the main event: Magomedov Ankalaev versus Alex Poatan Pereira. All right, so Ankalaev, technical kick, technical kickboxer, stays defensive, plays it safe. He has decent wrestling, but that's honestly he only has decent wrestling because nobody else in the light heavyweight division knows how to grapple. He shot 12 times on Pereira last time, and he only landed 1. No, he didn't. He did not land, I don't think. Pereira landed on him, but Magomed could not get this. Yeah, Magomed could not get Pereira down. The only problem is Pereira, I think, what he's going to go for, that left hook and power kicks. And I think this fight, Pereira's going to try and be more aggressive. Will that help him? I don't know. I do not think so. Because I think being more aggressive is going to lead to him either 1, getting slept, or 2, getting taken down easy. Because last fight we saw Magomed was kind of shooting stupidly. He wasn't shooting at like the right times always. Pereira was easily defending them. But yeah, I think if Pereira is very aggressive in this fight compared to his last fight he was very defensive. He also had some injuries going and he was not he was not having the greatest day. So whether that's an excuse or not, I don't know. I think Pereira, man, he's still good, and people are counting him out, saying he's too old. I think he can still sleep some people. And honestly, for some reason, I'm getting the feeling that he's gonna sleep Ank. I don't know why. He wants that belt back. At the press conference yesterday, he looked pissed. He looked pissed. I don't know. It seems like he wants that belt back, and I think he's actually been training hard this camp. I think he's actually like really wants to show that he can do it still. And yeah, Magomed is very well rounded. He's still very good. Not saying Ank's a bad fighter or anything. He's got good striking. We saw it last fight. He's fast. But I think that Pereira's gonna catch him this time. Hot take. I think Pereira's gonna catch him, and I think he's gonna knock him out. So yeah, I'm going Poatan KO in the third round. That's how this fight's gonna go. That's my predictions. Good little recap here. Veronica Hardy by decision. Vanderford probably by submission. Soriano by KO. Patchy Mix by submission. Chaisson by decision. I got Jusang Yu by KO. Farid Basharat by decision. Shahbazyan by KO. Gautier by KO. Pyfer by KO. The Zalal decision. Khalil probably by decision, but maybe knocks him out. I don't know if he does, but I'll go Khalil decision. Marab, all of the above, and Poatan KO. My dogs of this card. Get the dogs going. Jusang Yu, he's a dog. Khalil, dog. Poatan, dog. Those are three pretty decent dogs. One I was going to do was Brahimaj, but I'm sticking with Vanderford, but he would be a dog. It's a close fight, so if you want to consider him a dog to pick, you can. And my locks of this card, I'll start from the bottom. I'll go up. I think Soriano is honestly a lock. Veretennikov is terrible. I like Soriano as a lock. I like Atiba Gautier as a lock. Okay, he looked really good. He's been good. This guy is going in 4 days' notice. He doesn't know what's coming for him. Is Zalal a lock? I don't know. But I'll go Marab a lock. Okay, so Marab, I've got Soriano, and I've got um, Gautier. Those are my three locks. I think those are three pretty easy locks. I think Hardy could be considered a lock, but I don't know about the women's fights. I don't like it. But yeah, that is my predictions for UFC 320. I'm so excited to watch it tomorrow. As I'm filming this right now, we've got Hughes versus Nurmagomedov gonna kick off in an hour or two. So excited to watch that fight. But yeah, hope you like the predictions. I'll be back again for whatever next card is. Brazil, I think. Charles versus Gamrot. So yeah, I'll be back for that. Sorry I missed Perth last week. Um, yeah, I think most of my predictions were right actually because I picked almost every Aussie guy. So that's kind of unfortunate, but this is a good one, guys. This will be a fun one. So yeah, hope you liked the video. Like and subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you after 320.